Okay, then. Good morning to all of you. After completion of the first IA, we will continue our discussion from the second unit of this course, that is regular language, regular expressions. In the previous three classes related to this regular expressions, we understood the definition of the regular expression, that is basis and induction steps. Then we understood how to write regular expressions for the given problem statement. Uh, that is we did in the last two three classes related to this regular expressions. Now the today's discussion is how to convert a finite automata representation to a regular expression, that is a DFA to a regular expression. That is the finite automata and regular expressions represent the same set of languages called as a regular languages. Then how to convert this DFA to the corresponding regular expressions. And for this purpose, we also should know the various operators which are involved in the regular expressions. That is, one is a closure operator, then the concatenation operator, as well as union operator. Closure, concatenation, and union. These are the three operators which are used with reference to regular expressions. And about these operators, we understood the precedence of operators. That is, which operator is evaluated first and which operator is evaluated next among these three. And this closure operator is also called as a cleaning closure operator. That is a star. That is a closure operator, then the union operator, and the concatenation operator. These are the three operators which are used in the relation in the regular expressions, which are used in the regular expressions. In today's session, we'll try to address how to convert a given DFA to its equivalent regular expression, And for solving these problems, there are various methods, different books, different authors will follow different methods or technique. You can also follow any method, whichever you feel comfortable. Here I will explain one method. If you're comfortable with this, you can go ahead. If you find something better than this method also, you can add on. But the only thing is, we need to get a regular expression for the given DFA, that is deterministic finite automata. Any clarifications at this point? Any clarifications at this point? Okay, then we'll continue our discussion with respect to how to convert a DFA to a regular expression. How to convert a DFA to the regular expression. That is, you can notice DFA can be given either as a transition diagram, as a given here. It may also be given as a transition table. Transition table can also be given. Both are same. In this case, I given here a transition diagram which represents a DFA, deterministic finite automata. In some cases, you may be given the what is called as uh, uh, a transition table. Transition table. From that also, we can convert it to regular expressions. Let us see at this point how to convert this one. For converting this DFA to the regular expression, what method we are following here is we will write for each and every state of the DFA. For each and every state of the DFA, we will write equation. Equation means the regular expression that particular state accepts or represents. What is a regular expression represented by Q1? Similarly, what is a regular expression represented by Q2 or accepted by Q2? On the same way, this is we are going to write equations which corresponds to regular expressions for these states, regular expressions corresponding to these states of the given deterministic finite automata. One important point we need to observe here is with reference to start state and final state, there is a a bit variation in the interpretation. With reference to start state, we will have one component extra here, that is epsilon. That is epsilon. Therefore, I'll write here the regular expression corresponding to Q1. Q1 is a uh, start symbol in this particular, sorry, start state in this particular DFA, in this particular DFA. Then what I'll write the equation now, look at here, Q1 equal to epsilon plus, epsilon will come only to the start symbol of the uh, DFA. Epsilon will come only to the start symbol of the DFA plus Q1 1. What is the interpretation of this Q1 1 is, on input symbol 1, it goes to Q1. That is, Q1 on 1 means it goes to Q1. That is, we need to write regular expressions which are corresponding to the arrows into that particular state. In this particular Q1, which are the arrows input? Here it is only on 1. That is, Q1 on 1 goes to Q1. Therefore, the formula corresponding to this regular expression for state Q1 is epsilon plus Q1 1. Epsilon plus Q1 1. What is this Q1 1 is? From Q1 on input symbol 1, it goes to Q1. From on input symbol 1, from Q1, it goes to Q1. That is regular expression corresponding to Q1. Why epsilon? Because this Q1 is a start symbol. Because this Q1 is a start symbol. Now, what is the expression we got here is Q1 equal to epsilon plus Q1 1. Now, at this junction, we have one important formula here. What is called as R equal to QRP. Look at here, I written R equal to QRP. This can be simplified as R equal to, if it is QRP, Q is any variable and this R should appear here. Whatever there on the left hand side, that is R, that same R should appear here. If that is the case, what we can get here is R equal to QRP. 1 second please, some students are waiting, just a minute. Okay. R equal to Q plus RP. Here R is one regular expression, Q is another regular expression, and the R which is on the left hand side, the same R should appear here, and P, that is Q, P and R are the different regular expression. If this is a formula, if this is a regular expression, which can be simplified as R equal to QP star, R equal to QP star. That R which is on the left hand side, this is eliminated here. This is an identity in the regular expressions. This is a formula in the regular expressions. How you have various Boolean laws and theorems and identities in Boolean algebra. Similarly, this is also. What is the formula? R equal to Q plus RP, that can be replaced by R equal to QP star. Now, the same formula I am going to apply here. What is the equation here is Q1 equal to epsilon plus Q1 1. That is, left hand side variable is Q1 and that Q1 I got here. That Q1 I got here, right? Therefore, Q1 equal to epsilon 1 star. Epsilon 1 star. How I got QP star? The same thing is epsilon 1 star. And as you know, epsilon 1 star, that is concatenation of epsilon and 1 star. Concatenation of epsilon and 1 star is 1 star itself. Therefore, the regular expression corresponding to Q1 or the formula corresponding to state Q1, it is 1 star. It is 1 star. Is it clear? Any clarifications here, please? Any doubts at this point? This is the most important thing. Any doubts at this junction? Okay, then that is what we written now is the formula for state Q1. The formula for state Q1. Similarly, can you write the formula for state Q2? Please, all of you write the formula for state Q2 and write it in the simplified expression. You write it in the chat window. All of you write the formula for state Q2. How I wrote the formula for state Q1. In a similar way, try to write the formula for state Q2. Sorry. Try to verify which are the input arrows to state Q2. According to that input arrows, let us write the formula for state Q2. Yes, try to write the formula for state Q2 and put it in the chat window. Yes, many of you are trying. Let everyone try to write the formula for state Q2. Yes, you can notice here the state Q2 will have two input arrows. One is from Q1 and another one is from Q3. From Q1 it is on 0. From Q3 it is on 1. That is 0 on 1. State Q2 will have two input arrows. One is from Q1 on 0 and another one is from state Q3 on 1. Therefore, Q2 equal to Q1 0 and Q3 1. That is, uh, we can notice here Q1 already we got as a 1 star. Therefore, that Q1 is replaced here by 1 star and this 0. And the remaining thing I repeat, I include it as it is, that is Q3 1. Therefore, the formula for Q2 is Q2 equal to 1 star 0 plus Q3 1. That is the formula corresponding to Q2. How we got is, most important thing here is Q2 will have two incoming arrows. One is from Q1 on 0 and the other one is from Q3 on 1. Therefore, the formula for Q2 is Q1 0 and Q3 1. Q1 0 will be replaced by 1 star 0. Why 1 star? Because Q1 formula we already got it as 1 star. Therefore, Q1 is replaced by 1 star. 1 star 0 and Q3 1. That I include it as it is. Any doubt at this point corresponding to the formula for Q2? Corresponding to the formula for Q2, any doubts here? Let us proceed further. for Q3. Let us proceed further for Q3. Identify which are the incoming arrows to Q3. Identify which are the incoming arrows to Q3. There are two incoming arrows to Q3. One is from Q2 on input symbol 1 and the other one is from Q3 itself on input symbol 0. Therefore, Q3 equal to Q21 plus Q3 0. Q21 plus Q3 0. This is a formula. Let us see how to simplify it. Most important point here is Q21 plus Q3 0. Now I am replacing this Q2 because Q2 I got a formula earlier. That I am going to replace now. That is 1 star 0 plus Q3 1. This entire thing I am substituting here in place of Q2. In place of Q2 I am substituting the value of Q2. That is Q21 is replaced by the value of the Q2. That is 1 star 0 plus Q3 1 within the parenthesis. That is concatenated with 1 which is part of this one. Alright, plus Q3 0. Now I am doing the concatenation here. That is 1 star 0 is concatenated with this one. That will lead to 1 star 0 1 plus, that is plus means union. Q3 1 is there already. Q3 1 is there. That is concatenated with 1. That is Q3 1 1. Q3 1 1 plus Q3 0 plus Q3 0. Moving on, Q3 equal to 1 star 0 1 plus, out of these two sub expressions, I can have this Q3 in common. I can have this Q3 in common. That is Q3 in common with 1 1 plus 0. 1 1 is from this one and 0 is from this sub expression. That is 1 1 plus 0. Next step is Q3 equal to 1 star 0 1 plus Q3. This 1 1 plus 0 can be rewritten as 0 plus 1 1. There is no change in that. Just I rewritten as 0 plus 1 1. Nothing modification. Now look at the formula for this Q3. Q3 equal to 1 star 0 1 plus Q3 is there again. Q3 into within parenthesis 0 plus 11. Can you guess here? We can apply the formula here. What is that formula? Can we apply this formula there? What is the formula? R equal to Q plus RP. That is R equal to QP star. Can we apply this formula? Can we apply this formula? Yes, so we can apply here. Let us see how we can apply. That is Q3 is there. This is one sub expression and the same Q3 appears here. Therefore, what we'll get here is 1 star 0 1. Then this Q3 is eliminated. After that, whatever comes, that star here. That is Q RP star you got here, no here. Q plus RP equal to QP star. QP star. That value we got here as QP star. QP star. That is 1 star 0 1. Then whatever there within the parenthesis, that is another sub expression, that is 0 plus 1 1 star, because of this formula. Because of this formula, that is R equal to Q plus RP is replaced by QP star. Is replaced by QP star. That is this is the final regular expression for the given DFA. Therefore, regular expression corresponding to the given DFA is 1 star 0 1 in parenthesis 0 plus 1 1 star. This is a regular expression for the given language. For the given DFA. Any doubts here, please? In this particular case, do we have any doubts? Most important point here is you have to apply this formula, that is R equal to QRP. R equal to QRP is a formula that is replaced by R equal to QP star. R equal to QP star. That is applied here. Any doubts at this point? how we got this. Is it clear? Then what is the important conclusion here is the regular expression for the DFA is what? Whether the regular expression for Q1 or the regular expression for Q2 or the regular expression for Q3. What is the regular expression for the DFA? The regular expression for the DFA is the regular expression corresponding to the final state. The regular expression corresponding to the final state. In this case, the regular expression corresponding to Q1 and the regular expression corresponding to Q2 are not the final regular expressions. The regular expression corresponding to Q3 is the regular expression for the given DFA. That is, therefore, the regular expression corresponding to the given DFA is this one. Any doubt here? Let me know. Try to verify once again this write-up. If you have any doubts, let me know. Is it clear? We have written the regular expression for Q1, Q2 and Q3. The regular expression corresponding to Q3 is the regular expression for the given DFA. Q3 because that is a final state here. You can notice the final state is Q3. Therefore, that regular expression is the regular expression of the DFA. Okay. Any other doubts, please? That's fine. Let us move on. This is a resultant regular expression. Can I know from your side what is the language accepted by this regular expression? What is the language represented by this regular expression? How you interpret this regular expression? Or what is the language accepted by this regular expression? Can you tell, or else you type it in the chat window, what is the interpretation or what is the meaning of this regular expression, or what is the language accepted by this regular expression? Yes, what is the interpretation? The language of this regular expression is, you can notice here, we have a 1 star, that is 0 or more ones. We have first 1 star means 1 can appear either 0 or more times. After that, we have a fixed pattern. What is that fixed pattern? 0, 1. That fixed pattern will appear. After that, we can have 0 or 1, 1, any number of patterns, any number of times. The language of this regular expression consists of all strings that begin with 0 or more ones, 0 or more ones, and then have a 0, 1. This 0, 1 is fixed here, and then any string of zeros and ones, any string of zeros and ones. Sorry, not ones, ones. This is a language accepted by this regular expression. Any doubt here? Yes, please, any doubts? Is it clear how to write regular expression for the given DFA? How to write regular expression for the given DFA? Is it clear? Okay, then that's fine. We'll move on to the next example. Let us write one more. Let us take one more example. Convert the following DFA to its equivalent regular expression. Convert the following DFA to its equivalent regular expression. Look at the DFA here. One important observation you should make here. One is there are three states. Out of the three states, two are final states here. That is Q1 and Q2. That is Q1 and Q2. In the previous example, we are having only one final state, but here we have two final states. Then how to write the regular expression for the DFA? Is the regular expression corresponding to Q1 is the regular expression for the DFA or what? That we have to see now. Before that, each one of you try to write regular expressions for the three states, that is Q1, Q2 and Q3. Let us write formula for Q1, Q2 and Q3. Let's write the formula for Q1, Q2 and Q3. Come to Q1. Q1 formula is epsilon plus Q1 0. Why epsilon here? Because Q1 is a start symbol. Therefore, epsilon plus Q1 0. And this can be rewritten as epsilon 0 star. Epsilon 0 star. And similarly, epsilon 0 star, that is epsilon concatenated with 0 star. What is this? Epsilon concatenated with 0 star is 0 star. Look at how we are interpreting it. How we are interpreting this. Epsilon plus Q1 0 is replaced by epsilon 0 star. That is because of this formula. Right. Then epsilon 0 star is replaced by 0 star. Let us come to the next one. Q2. What are the incoming arrows to Q2? There are two incoming arrows to Q2. One is from Q1 on 1. Another one is Q2 on 1. Therefore, the regular expression or the equation for Q2 is Q1 on 1 and Q2 on 1. Q1 on 1 is replaced by 0 star 1 plus Q2 1. 0 star 1 plus Q2 1. This is Q2 equal to 0 star 1 plus Q2 1. That is, this is similar to this formula, that is R equal to QP. R equal to, what is it? R equal to QP. That is replaced by QP star. Okay, that is R equal to QP. This is 0 star 1 into 1 star. That is Q2 equal to 0 star 1, 1 star. You can notice here 1 concatenated is with 1 star is replaced by 1 star only. 1 concatenated with 1 star is replaced by 1 star only. Now, one important observation we want to make here is there are two final states, that is Q1 and Q2. Regular expression corresponding to the DFA is given by union of regular expression corresponding to Q1 and Q2. Any doubts here, please? Any doubts? We got Q1 and Q2. Now we are going to find the union of Q1 and Q2 because Q1 and Q2 are the final states. Q1 and Q2 are the final states. Let us find a regular expression for the DFA. Regular expression for the DFA is nothing but Q1 plus Q2. What is Q1? 0 star plus 0 star 1. 0 star is common. Epsilon plus 1 star. Epsilon plus 1 star means 1 star. Therefore, the final regular expression for the given DFA is 0 star 1 star. What is the interpretation of this regular expression? Any number of zeros followed by any number of ones. Any number of zeros followed by any number of ones. This is a regular expression for the given DFA. Any doubts here? Yes, please, any doubts? Yes, one important question you need to notice here that we are not doing anything related to Q3. We are not doing anything related to Q3. But that is because we want to find the regular expression for the DFA. Regular expression for the DFA is corresponding to regular expression for the accepting states or final states. In this case, Q1 and Q2 are the regular final states. Therefore, I am trying to find the regular expression for Q1 and Q2. Right. There is no arrow from Q3 to Q1 or to Q2. Therefore, there is no requirement for computing equation for Q3. Therefore, I not written the equation for Q3. Fine, that's fine. Any other doubts? But the same thing we did it in the first case. That is because you can notice Q3 is a final state, but it has an arrow from Q2. Q2 is not a final state, but Q2 have an arrow from Q1. That's why we did it for Q1, Q2, and Q3. But in the other case, that is why these two are the distinct examples I picked here. Q1 is final state, Q2 is final state, and Q3 is non-final state. And that's why this is a peculiar example. Both are different examples. Any doubts here, please? What is the language accepted by this regular expression? The language accepted by this regular expression is number of zeros followed by number of ones. Any number of zeros followed by any number of ones. 0 star, 1 star. Interpretation of this is any number of zeros followed by any number of ones. Yes, any other doubts? Yes, let us have an example from this book here. From your textbook. And as I told earlier, uh, there are various methods for these problems. Uh, Different authors, different books will give different techniques or methods. Whichever is feel comfortable for you, you can select that. And come to this example here. This example, which is given in the form of transition table. All of you try to write a regular expression for this particular DFA. Here, instead of transition diagram, he given it as a transition table. Let us each one of you try to write a DFA for this. Uh, sorry, let us try to write a regular expression for this DFA. All of you write. This one 3.2.4, that is first example here. This one 3.2.1. Write the regular expression for this DFA. That you do it. You please take this transition table, uh, then write what you call it as a regular expression for each state, and the regular expression for the final state is the regular expression for the DFA. If you want, you can convert the transition table to the transition diagram, and then you can write a regular expression. That is a simple one. Let me know the answer through the chat window. Let me know the answer through the chat window. Regular expression for the DFA. Regular expression for the DFA. Let me know your regular expression through the chat window for this particular DFA. And meanwhile, I'll try to post the quiz link. I'll post the quiz link in the chat window. 1 second, please. Yes, quiz link is shared. All of you try to attend the quiz also. Quiz link is shared here in the chat window. Verify the quiz accessibility. Uh, there are 61 students. How about others? I don't know. All of you try to attend the class. That is a quiz link, and as we was discussing earlier, this problem we was discussing. Yes. Let me know the regular expression for this DFA. If anybody written, share it in the chat window. Share it in the chat window. Uh, we have given a transition diagram, no, sorry, not the transition diagram, transition table for a DFA. From the transition table, you have to write a regular expression. You can convert it to transition diagram and then write, or else simply also you can write straightforward. Uh, Here, one concatenated with one star, one concatenated with one star is one star. One concatenated with one star is one star. Any other doubts, please? That is, we converted in this two examples how to convert a DFA to a regular expression. How to convert a DFA to a regular expression. Any doubts here? And all of you try to attempt the quiz. Uh, all of you attend the quiz. Any other clarifications? Okay, then we'll end the meeting. We'll end the session. Thank you, all of you.